Welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be looking at the F1 laser engraver from Xtool. They kindly gifted us one to have a look at and review, and that's exactly what we're going to do today. We'll open it up, we'll have a look, see exactly what you get in the box, and hopefully we'll get something engraved. Now I know what you guys are thinking, this is a 3D printing channel. What has laser engraving actually got to do with 3D printing? And I think you'd be surprised, there's actually quite a lot of crossover between laser engraving and 3D printing. And I think they can both be used to enhance each other. And I aim to use laser engraving as part of my 3D printing projects moving forward. So when X2 contacted me and asked me if I wanted to have a look at one of their engravers, especially the F1, I said, yep, too right. Let's crack on and see exactly what this thing's capable of. So here's the box, the X2 F1 Ultra Fast Infrared and Blue Light Galvo Laser. Just checking you're in frame. And I've already opened the box just to check, make sure there wasn't anything personal inside, like personalised to me or anything like that, which there wasn't. The first thing I noticed is you do get this lovely user manual, which feels like it's full of information, but then when you look inside, you realise that actually it's just lots of different languages. But I will have a look through the instructions on setting this up. So we've got some type of cleaning cloth, I think. Looks like a cleaning cloth. And access control key. Key can function both as an access control key and an interlock connector. Okay, so this is what it's like inside. Let's have this is what it's like inside. You've got quite robust. I'll put you back down so I can get to this. Quite robust packaging. Lifts out like so. And I don't know if you can see that, guys, but it's well packaged inside. Let's see what we get. Packaging's absolutely superb, very premium, very nice. We'll take all this out, get rid of the box, and we can see exactly what else we get. Let's have a look at what's in these actual boxes, shall we? So the first box is the power brick. Then we've got the actual adapter and some type of USB-C cable there. This is, yes, so this is the actual ducting. Something inside. I'm not sure what that is. Maybe some type of grease or some type of adhesive, I'm not sure. There's something else in there as well. That is the safety dongle that goes in the back of the laser engraver. Length of the pipe, a fair size. We'll have to look at some type of exhaust because unfortunately this cabin at the moment doesn't have that. Final box of goodies. We have, I think this is the plate that you sit in the machine to rest things on to cut. We have what looks like some samples. This is what everyone gets with the X2, guys. Leather patches. Looks like different business cards, metal business cards. Some pet tags. Slate coaster. I'm not sure what that is. Looks like some type of leather patch, I think. Or plastic, maybe. Card. A couple of pieces of wood. It's not balsa wood, I'm not sure what it is, but it feels like a soft wood. So yeah, that's what you get in there. And now the actual laser engraver. It weighs probably about 3 or 4 kilo, maybe a bit more. See what it says. All the instructions are on the side there. What the different lights mean. Yeah, let's have a look. So it's a small thing, nice and portable, aimed at those that go to sort of craft fairs and things like that. I've seen bigger, but from what I've seen about this product, it holds its own. You know, it seems to hold its own. I haven't done a lot of research on it because, like I say, I am primary 3D printing, but I do have a friend who has one, and he's always raving on about it. So really excited to try it out. And I'm looking forward to actually trying an engrave. PLA, PETG, all those different things. So on the back, we have the key. There's two USB-C ports, obviously your power port and your switch. On the side, there's a couple more ports. One's a USB-C. I presume goes into the actual computer because it's got a little computer side next to it. I'm not sure what the other port is. Lift this up. Let's take out all this packaging. So, little jig that you get with it. And there's the plate. It says inside, Danger Laser 4. Scary. And I think it has a cap on. Yes, it does. Take the cap off like so. Otherwise, we're not getting anywhere. And this just sits in like that. Right, let's get this plugged in. And I'll see you on the other side. So before I switch this thing on, I just wanted to show you that in situ. There it is. It's got the emergency stop cap on there, which you obviously turn to release. And obviously, you would hit that in the case of an emergency. You need to stop it fast for some strange reason. Like I say, on the side, it's got all these bits and pieces there, which we can have a look at later. There's those two ports I was talking about at the bottom there. I think one's probably to go to the computer. Then we've got the little knob on the side. This one here, up and down. It's got a mark there that says highest and lowest, and then a button, which I don't know what they do yet. There's your exhaust port. The product feels really, really nice. A real premium product. And I think you can pick one of these up now for about £1,200. And they are releasing a light version as well, which you can get for about £800 now, I think. £700-800. I say them in dollars as well, I think. But yeah, that's it before we turn it on. Now let's have a go at turning this thing on, shall we? Okay, so the X tool is now installed on the computer. Needed to install some extra drivers. For some reason, it wasn't picking up the X tool at first, so bear that in mind if you're having the same problem as me. The software just wasn't seeing it wasn't seeing the X tool F1 plugged in, so I had to then close the software, reopen the software, and then two drivers popped up that they said needed to be installed. Installed them, and now we're in. And it has given me a example project for those that are getting started with these laser engravers. So we're going to walk through that now and see exactly what that looks like and exactly what we get at the end of it. So let's take a look at the example project that X2 are providing for us. First thing we see is it says it's welcome to F1. Let's get started with an example project. To help you understand how to use the device, an example project tutorial is provided. You can follow instructions to complete your first work in 5 minutes. Let's start the tutorial. So place a metal business card in the base plate center. Ensure the blue spot falls on the surface of the object. So let's do that. So these are the handy metal business cards that are provided with the engraver. So let's see how many we get. You get quite a few, actually. They don't fit. Yeah, they are metal. You get quite an array there. I didn't expect to get that many, to be honest with you. But then I did think there would be a little bit thicker. Let's put one of these in, shall we? Go with a blue one. As you can see, you've got the two lasers there, the blue and the red. Asking me to put that on there. So now it's asking me to set the processing mode. Select your material and enter the material thickness to obtain reference settings and focus distance for your laser processing. Click to set material. We select black. Actually, it says black metal business card. Maybe we'll go with a black then for the tutorial. Let's go with what it's telling us to go with. It would have been nice to do the blue. We'll try the blue another time. Let's put the black on. I just want to run through this tutorial as it's telling us. So we select the black metal business card, confirm. Next we select general settings, set the processing mode, select your material and enter the material thickness to obtain reference settings and focus distance for the laser processing. So we did that. In it. The laser head is about to be lowered for reset. Please do not place thicker items over 10 centimeters on the floor to avoid damaging the equipment. Click the OK button in the lower right corner to start autofocus. Okay. Enter the material thickness, for example, 0.2 for a 0.2 metal business card. Let's do that. 0.2 mil. Enter. Set the processing mode, select your material, and enter the material thickness to obtain reference. Yeah, we've done that. Right, click next to continue. You can double click select the text to edit. Right, okay. So we double click that. We'll do I love 3D printing. We'll make it a bit smaller. Done. Click framing to locate the processing area and move the material to ensure that the target area is within the framing box. Framing. Tell it to do some framing now. Put some blue light on. I don't know if you can see that on the camera. I'm not sure if it's coming through, but there's a blue frame that's now appeared, which will indicate to us exactly where the machine is going to put that particular text. So we'll do that. We'll leave it like that. Click process to enter the preview page to start the processing. Close the enclosure or disable the stops. Right, so we've got to close this now because I haven't enabled the laser to work while it's open. Send in the file. Press the start stop button on the device before processing. Pull down the protective enclosure. This little button on the actual side here is what you need to press to get it to start. And there we go. It's actually going. If you can see that. And I think it says approximately 1 minute and 5 seconds to do this particular job. The actual X2 logo flashes there to indicate that it's working. There we go, 1 minute and 5, done. Task done. Congrats, first work done, try more projects. Got it. And let's take a look, shall we? And there we have it, guys. Hope you can see that. Etched in, lovely. 1 minute 5 seconds. Fantastic. Detail is unbelievable. Obviously, the design's not the best. It's something I'm going to have a play with. But as you can see, this took me 30 minutes to get this thing out of the box, get it powered up, and get our first laser engraving done. The X-Tool F1 laser engraver, absolutely quality piece of kit. One thing I do notice is it does give off a bit of a smell when it's actually doing its job. So that's something you need to take into account when you're deciding whether or not you want one of these in your maker space. Obviously, it does come with the exhaust pipe, and that exhaust can be vented to the outside, or you can even buy a special filtering system from X-Tool themselves, which will filter out all that nasty smell. Obviously, while engraving things like this, it's not too bad, but when you want to start engraving things like wood, that will give off a lot more smoke and a lot more smell, I presume, as well. But that's something we'll take a look at in future videos. That's it for this video. If there's anything that you need me to go over in more detail, or if you've got any questions, please pop them in the comments below. If you've enjoyed the video, please consider hitting that subscribe button, and I'll stick links to all this good stuff in the description below. Some of those links that are included below are affiliate links. It means nothing to you, but it just means that if you do buy through one of my links, then I get a small piece of commission for that. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the video. Please hit that subscribe button, and if you have enjoyed this video, then give it a thumbs up. Until next time, I'll see you later.